Okay, great. So we are now live. So welcome to our class today. We're going to be discussing the different ways to make a really great ad, okay, if it's for your business or something, and how to kind of market. And it's probably things that we might not think about. So let's get started with that. I do have some examples if needed, so we can compare them. But for now, let's go through the presentation that I have. And of course, I'm not able to share this. I must have to share my entire screen. So that's not what I want to do. Why does this happen to me? And Thomas isn't here. Oh, there it is. Ah. Perfect. All right, so hold on just a second. All right, looks like you can see this now, so that's fantastic. Okay, so advertisements. First, the most important thing is the object. Okay, so think about the business idea, okay, and think about what you're advertising, okay? Also who you're targeting and why. Are you targeting adults, children, people in between, teens, okay? And that will help you decide how to design the advertisement, okay? For example, you won't want colors if it's like a professional business or something. So we're going to look at a couple different things here. So let me just go ahead and move this down a little bit, go to step 2, and talk about the types of ads. Okay, this will also decide, who you're targeting. And so the first one we have is kind of like a poster. Okay, obviously this is a bake sale, so that's good. That looks yummy, looks delicious, actually. Then we have pamphlets here, okay? And those are things that you might have more information. It will take longer to read, okay? This poster is pretty quick. You obviously see bake sale and the object, okay? You'd probably put the price maybe in one of the other circles, okay? But very simple, very direct, okay? And then this last one here is a billboard, okay? And so we'll talk about these. Actually, I'll do a little example about a billboard at the end. And other types of ads, we see them in newspapers and magazines, okay? Are there any other places where we would find ads? Any other ideas? Yep, cupcakes, Rocky. Who doesn't like cupcakes? Pop-ups. Okay, so you're talking about internet, okay? So sure, online advertising, social media, okay, that's a very important way of advertising. There's cookies on your computer too, so if you look up, let's say a flight to go somewhere, then when you're looking at a different website, what cookies does, as far as I understand, is it shows you other flights, okay, from the city that you said you wanted to leave from to maybe different places, okay? Maybe there's hotel advertisements as well. So yeah, pop-ups, that can happen. Any other places that we would find ads? Stealth marketing. What do you mean by that? Yep, marketing.
Sales marketing is, now it's somewhat common on the internet. For example, YouTuber introduce the product. They check the product from the consumer's point of view or something. But actually, sometimes YouTuber, has a sponsor from the company. That is called what's called sales marketing. It doesn't look like a commercial, but it's almost like a commercial.
Okay, actually, and that reminds me of like TV shows, for example. If there's some kind of product sponsoring them, okay, maybe it's toothpaste, okay, and then they go and brush their teeth, and you see the actual name of the brand. That's another way to market. I hadn't thought about that. I suppose you could do it in movies too, but normally they don't. Copyright or something issues probably. But sure, there are many different ways to market. Word of mouth. Okay, that's a great advertisement is, hey, I went to this restaurant. It was fantastic. You should go there. Okay, so there are many different ways of advertising. These are just kind of the main ones, the ones that we first think about. Any other types of ads that we can think about?
Talking about such kind of rumor, maybe celebrity endorsement is very effective on social media.
Mhm.
Some celebrities say, "Oh, it's good" or something like that. It's sometimes uh, it's gonna be a viral after that.
Yep, that's true as well. Good, yeah. And the funny thing is that with the internet these days, I mean, if we watch something here, for example, the information is being transmitted to Japan, Brazil, and India at the same time. And so things spread so quickly. Um, there's this thing about vaccines causing autism, and they said it's now a myth. Um, that is all over the world, and now everyone's talking about it. And so it's very interesting to me, about the whole the president of the United States, that isn't my favorite topic, but anything he does, we see here in Spain. I'm sure you see it in your countries as well. And so, this whole real time is really interesting to me compared to, let's say, 50 years ago, where writing letters was super important, but it took forever. And, it's so patience is different. So it's really changing. The ice bucket challenge, exactly. It's really interesting how things spread so quickly and how I think our patience is changing. I think technology is changing our lives in many different ways. Okay. Any comments about that? No?
Probably
Okay.
I heard kind of profit
Mhm.
from the internet. Now it's overwhelmed. I mean, how can I say, company uh, internet ad is more than other media's ad nowadays. Maybe last year or something. Internet won.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that.
It's crazy, isn't it? Okay. Good. Any other comments before we move on with with the advertisement presentation? Anna, Rocky? Okay. Well, very good. So let's continue here. So personally, I think one of the most important things is color. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the different kinds of the color schemes, okay, that might be helpful to you to use, okay? So different colors that will attract the attention of the public, so choose carefully. However, we all interpret colors differently as well, okay? So you see these colors, okay? And these are called warm colors in English, all right? So here we have a little description. Oh no, you'll see the next one. It's a secret, okay. So here we have these types of colors, okay, so pinks and oranges, reds, okay? And so I just have this word this word hello in this color. So these, you have to be careful with the brighter colors, okay? These should be used for small parts in ads, okay? It might be too much for the public, and that just means that it might be too, like, oh, look at me, kind of situation. So you have to be careful with these. It's really good to attract the younger people, okay? For example, children, okay? And for example, if I'm going slowly back to this, okay? We see this poster, it looks fun and young and, it's really interesting. And then we look at this and it kind of gives you more of a mature, more sophisticated, maybe elegant, I suppose we could say, look, because it's very, there's lines here, there are thick colors. This looks very solid to me. Okay, and so there's a big difference between these two ads. Obviously, this doesn't have anything, and that was just a picture. But how do you feel with these two? Can you, because you are really good at volunteering, tell me how you feel between these two ads?
Cupcake and the book or something.
The pamphlet.
Okay. A cupcake, yeah, it looks more childish than second picture
Mm-hmm.
because kids love sweets, so maybe it's appeal to kids, also girls, maybe. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it's looks garish to me. So it's
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
because of its pink color.
Yeah.
Also red cherry. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what it is, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Cherry.
this kind of atmosphere is appeal to girls, maybe. And second one more like uh is more like rigid. I mean, also shape is straight, so it's
Mm-hmm.
more how can I say official or maybe professional type kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my image of these two pictures.
Okay, good. Yep, that's perfect. Anna, why don't you go ahead and tell us your opinion about the two? Does one grab your attention more than the other? What do you think?
Um, between between the first one and the second.
Yeah, the third one doesn't really do much. There's nothing there. So,
Um,
yeah, the first and the second picture.
the second is there, the pamphlets.
Okay, and why do you think that? I mean,
Um,
what's your opinion personally?
as you said before, it's for more mature people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you are waiting for something somewhere and you see a pamphlet like that, you get curious and then you you read everything there, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I, and add about a cupcake, it would be more appealing if it has the real picture of the cupcake. Then you
Oh,
want to
that's a
want to
really
read.
good point. Mm-hmm. Good. No, I hadn't thought about that, and you're absolutely right. It's kind of drawn pictures. Um, so interesting. Good. Garrett, since you're next in line, why don't you go? What do you feel? I mean, because you weren't here at the beginning, so it's perfect. Can you tell us how you feel about the first two pictures and the differences between them?
Hi, Becky. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Um,
Okay.
if you are asking about two different pictures, they are totally different. And one is about cupcakes, and I don't know, and other one is maybe book or kind of device. I don't know. I
It's a,
can't say anything, but they're totally different.
And how do you feel looking at them? Are you interested
See,
in one more than the other?
obviously, first one from my left. It's about,
Okay.
I'm talking about cupcakes.
Okay. And is there a reason why you like that one
I
better?
think the colors, and I like cupcakes. This is why. And the presentation, or I like this kind of drawing in colors. They attract me.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right, great. Well, thanks, Garrett. Rocky, what about you?
Yeah, a cupcake. Hmm, amazing. Yeah, I-
So
yeah.
which one do you prefer? Which one do you like better and why? Or which one, grabs
Um,
your attention?
I guess like they are targeting their audience. It's like cupcakes for especially for ladies and children's, you know, uh, because it's a
Mm-hmm.
kind of pink and uh, a color like a different kind of colors. They are attracting to like youngers and the kids. But I guess all are fine in a different way, because they all are fine. Like a third one, like billboard, it's belong like sky. It's just like a business. In business we use blue color, like some kind of sky high. So I guess it's attractive too, for my opinion. I guess they are just targeting different kind of people. They belong to different kind of field.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
we can't
one thing,
compare them with each other, because they have a different purpose.
hmm
Yeah,
absolutely.
like you can't.
One,
Yeah, because you can't make billboard like pink color and like a cupcake style. No, it's not good because it's different. You know.
hmm
Yeah, they are
because
just
it gives a
doing
different feeling.
things just the way they are. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, it's very mind blowing. I guess good strategy to targeting people according to their product, according to their brand. Yeah.
Good. Perfect. And one thing I want to talk about with these three pictures is the difference between them in understanding. Okay, so in the first picture, the bake sale, very quick information. We know what's going on. There's cupcakes, and that's it. Okay. The next one, you have to sit down and read this. Okay, and so they're probably looking for something with more detail. Okay, if I write a pamphlet about a bake sale, I don't think it would be necessary. Okay, you can say supporting and then whatever the cause is, the charity organization, etc. That would easily do the job. Now in the pamphlet, if you put, okay, we're supporting this is our group, we made these cupcakes, they're of these flavors, this, that, and the other thing. We don't need that. Okay, that's too much information. So that's not a very good idea for a bake sale. Okay, it's talking about create. The CREATE is create. And so maybe it's something about art and organization. And so, of course, we do want more information. A poster couldn't give us the same information. Okay, and so now that's another difference. With the billboard, okay, mainly people are driving, okay? We all know that it's bad to, be on the phone. And so while you're driving, so if you see a billboard, it has to be very quick, something like a poster. It's very similar to a poster, but it's directed at drivers, okay? And so maybe it's adults or maybe it's young children too that are sitting in the cars. And so it depends. And so that's when these colors will have a big influence, okay? So let me continue with the color. All right, so these warm colors, okay? And so this would be good for businesses for young children, okay? Let's say it's more fun and childish. But now we get to these cold, bright colors. They seem fresh, okay? Don't they? Don't you just feel relaxed, this relaxing spa, for example? Okay, these colors are good for businesses, okay? For example, hairdressers, salons, spas, or health professional situations, okay? Maybe there's a holistic doctor or something like that. This, colors give us this image of, or this feeling, okay? This is tranquility to me. Okay, any comments about this?
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Like color is very, very important. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, this blue color is used here in isotonic drink.
Oh.
Maybe usually, athlete have to cool down after they exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that is the blue color used. But in America, in the Gatorade, sometimes many Gatorade isotonic drink is shocking pink or red. It's warm color. So I thought
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning I was surprised at it, but maybe it's a kind of somewhat cultural difference thing between Japan and America.
Exactly. That's a whole nother topic. I mean, this is from
Okay.
my perspective as an American. You know, these colors are what this represents, for example. But you're right, because here in Spain, there's the same drink that's blue. And I've seen it multiple times. So that's interesting. I haven't thought about that. And so there's secret marketing everywhere, okay? Let's see. Okay, I think that's it for that color. Let's go to these cold, dark colors, okay? So it's not just blue in general. It's the light blues, it's the dark blues, okay? And so these colors mean more stability and quality, okay? You see these are very solid colors, okay? I talk about a solid business, something. Okay, these would be used for ads with the government or for politics. It could be computer products, cars, things that are also very solid. Okay, things that are very, I don't want to say serious, but we think cutting edge technology here, these colors, it's very strong. Okay, and so what are your opinions about this? And now that we can also compare the two types of blues that there are.
It's just like
Any
a
comments? Mhm.
Facebook and Twitter also have a color like that.
And that's true. So what do you think they're trying to portray with these colors, Rocky?
I guess they're indicating a message. Don't take it lightly. It's not a kiddie stuff. Yes, it's something serious. More professional. Yeah.
Absolutely. Perfect. That's and that's, we think the word Facebook, it's all blue, it's very solid, and it's a serious thing. And now, I mean, in many different ways, it's
Because
very
like kids
serious.
can't make account. I guess like nowadays, I guess it's for adult people like that because professional. I guess
Mm-hmm.
something they just want to spread the message. Yeah,
Okay, good.
and some government and official websites um, also having this kind of color because they just want to indicate that our website there has some kind of like a like government stuff, like the government informations like that. So it's a serious kind of information stuff you can read and you can download like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, thanks, Rocket. That's exactly, what they're trying to do here. And now I have a different question, because when Ken was describing the cupcake poster, he used the word girlish. Okay, we can also say girly. Oops, I don't know what I did here.
Yeah.
Can I,
Girly. Okay.
if you are changing the
Girly.
picture, so I want to say something about cutting edge technology, those colors.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry, Garrett.
Okay. I have seen those type of colors in offices, and while searching about office interiors, so I have came across with those colors because I think they give the message of consistency, reliability, or stability. I think, or professionalism and confidence. They create confidence. This is why I think those colors are used in offices.
That's perfect. Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that, because it's so true. Any other comments before I bring up something else?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, so my next question, yeah, Ken.
Sorry, just a short comment. Maybe it's no, it's how can I say? It seems professional, but it's not so catchy for the like cupcake or kind of thing. That's my impression of these colors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rocky?
Yeah. I guess it's very very clear. I
Okay.
agree with all the statements. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, so my question is between these color blues, okay, which,
Mhm.
like I said, are stability, quality, reliability, versus the fun pink colors. Okay, so let me just show you those again. Just one moment. Go up here. Of course, then my computer goes slow. Here we go. And these colors. Okay, what are we blues and pinks basically is what I'm trying to get to. Pink is related to females. Blue is related to men or males. So what do we think? Do you think this has any underlying information here? Are we told that girls need to use pink and that they're more fun and not so serious, and that men are more stable? I mean, is this? I'm not trying to get into a feminist or anything here, but we're told that pink is for girls and blue is for boys. And so, what are your opinions about that?
Um, yeah, I guess a pink color is a girlish. Uh, it seems like suppose I can take example like Lakme. Uh, you must have seen advertisement. Lakme when always using pink stuff in their advertisement. Like so I guess it's a kind of attractive for girl, you know, because I never ever seen girls attracted by this kind of colors like blue and this kind of hard blue stuff. But yes, they prefer red and blue, pink, light purple. So the colors really attract a girl. So I guess because they just wanted to attract people by colors, you know, like there is one more reason. Um, they have a color codes, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, is there any relationship between pink girls and, as Garrett says, being sensitive maybe or not so serious, again, against blue men and being, more stable?
Okay, may I?
Uh,
You can.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, as Loki said, it's kind of a social requirement. Many boys and girls, the maybe parents or teachers, they said if the boy choose pink, maybe it's girlish, your color is blue, or if the girl choose maybe blue or something, or dark color, maybe uh the parents or teacher might say, or the other kids say, oh, it's maybe manlish, or so you should choose blue, maybe pink. Maybe such social requirement exists in the society. So now I heard Lego block uh, don't stop writing this color, maybe this color, or they don't uh, stop any suggestion for this toy is for boys or this toy is for girls. So maybe that might be one reason why that it.
Yeah, and that's a huge issue too. And I know people that, oh, don't give my baby boy, a doll because dolls are for girls, and who knows what will happen when he grows up. That's such an old-fashioned way of thinking. And again, maybe dolls are good for boys because they might be dads one day. Okay, so there's many different things, and yeah, I think things need to be more neutral. Maybe greens or something that isn't direct. I mean, even purple is considered a girl color, but my husband he likes the color purple. So, it depends. And Rocky, did you want to say something?
yeah, I don't know. Actually, you are absolutely right about that because people have a myth about colors sometimes because I find pink is okay. Like I didn't know why it's girlish. Like yeah, it's girlish because almost girl like pink color most of all. Most of girls like it, but like it's not like very very like I didn't find if I have any pink thing, like stuff. So I don't find it's like I'm getting kind of girl feeling, like it's not like that.
Hmm. Well,
It's
and it
mess.
varies.
Everyone have a different kind of choices because like if I'm going to ask with like 10 girls like which color do you like, so like almost like maybe 5 and 6 girls have a different kind of opinion because everyone has a different kind of choice. We can't say every girl going to like a pink color. No, it can't, because like I
Exactly.
don't know, it's just like a majority, because I don't know, like fashion stuff, uh, like they are promoting pink color like that, because I find the most of the girl I talked to, like in my life, and my cousin sisters, and they like purple color, like blue and purple color. They
Hmm.
have blue nail polish, and like purple color dresses and that kind of stuff, like it's we are calling blue color. It's not a pink color, so it can like it can be different, you know
Hmm.
like
Well, and
yeah.
I'm just going to mention what Garrett's put in the box, in the chat box, that she says it seems strange if a boy likes a pink color, for example. Okay, Garrett's, yes. Um, and my question is, well, why? Society tells us that boys have to be strong and they have to do this, and there's these expectations. And that girls are the weaker sex of the two, etc. And it doesn't have to be that way. It was like this 50, 60, 70 years ago when the world was different. Now, I mean, there's a whole bunch about feminism, etc. But we're
Let me
talking about the colors related to the gender. Yes, Garrett.
see the weakest. It's not kind of that weakness. Like the difference between boy and girl is the delicate. Girls are delicate. They are sensitive. They like those things, like as a mother, as a sister, or as a wife, or as a girlfriend. So they have something different and soft in their heart. It doesn't mean that they are weak. They are strong, but by feeling they are a little, touchy or sensitive, or like a rose.
Mm-hmm.
But
But men can be
I
sensitive.
don't agree, I guess.
and if there is no if there is isn't any difference, like I'm mentioning, so what would be the difference between girls feeling and boys feeling? But we just relate it to the weakness, the physical strength. It doesn't mean that they are physical, always weak than weaker than men. But the choice is when a girl make a choice for their baby or their own own room. So probably they will choose, girls will choose soft colors, as compared to boys, right?
Right. And I'm just, this is turning into one of those conversation classes and less about advertisements. But it's interesting to me because it varies in the country you're from. For example, in the United States, it's very strange for men to wear like red pants, trousers, or green or orange or something. I mean, normally it's black,
uh,
blue, gray, tan, brown, and
yeah,
that's it.
you
Here in
know
Spain, men wear different colors, and so it depends on the country too. Yes, Rocky.
yeah, I was saying that nothing wrong with color, like it's wrong with their mind. Yeah, because they just set the standards, like if
Mhm.
you're wearing this, oh my god, you're gonna be a girl, like you are going to be a girl, you're looking girl. No, no, don't wear. Like
Mhm.
mother, cousin, friends, no, they're not going to accept. They're just going to make them fool, like, oh my god, ha ha ha, what the hell are
Mhm.
you wearing, So
Mhm.
like we are feeling, oh yeah, I'm looking like what, like individual people has a different kind of feeling, like, oh, why I'm wearing this vibe, like everyone is don't like it, so why I'm wearing this, like it's not for me.
Mhm.
Sometimes you like it, but you know sometimes you have a fear because you are a social animal. You have to
Well, like
interact
I
with the
said,
people. If people are not accepting something, so you just need to do compromise, because sometimes you just need to swallow your pride. So
mhm.
yeah,
Well,
it's
that's true. I mean, you have to be yourself, and like I said, we're getting away from the the main topic of today, but I think it depends on the culture and your ideas and things like that too. So, this is probably another day conversation, but let's get back to this, okay? So, and now, for example, browns. Okay, these are warm, dark colors, and I have this building a home. Call us at 555-555, and this is the number that people use in the movies in the United States because it doesn't call anyone. So that's why I have that one. Okay, and so warm colors are used for maybe luxury and relaxation ads. Okay, um, relaxation. I personally might not necessarily agree with that, but these are calming, okay? They're very natural, like looks like wood. Okay, so maybe it's for those people that love nature. It has a modern and classic feel. Okay, good businesses to use with these colors are finance, so banks, architecture because of the wood, like for example, homes and structures, and then consulting, so psychologists and therapists. Okay, so any opinions about the browns?
yeah, brown color. It seems like a wood most of the
Hmm.
time.
And how does it make
Is
you
it like,
feel?
yeah, it's feel like good. I like it.
Hmm.
Um,
What kind of sensations, feelings do you have when you look at these brown colors?
it's just like wood. I just only feel like I guess it's just like a wood. Uh, I don't know, but I feel like um, it's just a kind of woody structure, like surface, and it makes me feel calm, you know,
Hmm.
relaxed. Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's my
Anyone else?
opinion.
Mm, yeah, sorry, Rocky. Garrett?
Yeah.
It
Sorry,
feels
go ahead.
warm. It feels warm, secure, productive when I look at those colors. Um, just because of they are used for home or furniture, or mostly I have seen some colored like brown series in our mostly in the kitchen, and this is why I think those color are used for home, for building home maybe.
Hmm.
And mostly I have seen those color on woods because woods mostly are used for furnitures or in tiles and other interior designing. So this is why I think those color attract, and it feels me productive and secure like this.
Hmm. Good. Very good. Thanks, Garrett. Ken, you wanted to say something?
I just brown color for me, how can I say, looks like autumn. I feel autumn in
Mm.
this color. Also golden, maybe a bit bright, but golden data from brown in my feeling. So it's a kind of harvest time also. I want to eat chestnut
Oh,
now.
okay. So this color reminds you of food, okay, and autumn. And so probably a good feeling, right? Between
Yeah,
food
good.
and
Yes.
hmm. Okay. Well, good. Um, Rocky, did you want to say something?
I guess this color is most popular color in my country. Like in every house, most of the color we are using in our doors and windows and like other kind of woody stuff. It's a brown. It's a brown, golden brown. It's like you can see everywhere in every house if you're going, if you visit. So like people love it, this color line.
Interesting.
Yeah, just one
Okay, good. Well, good. Well, there's one more here that I want to show you, and then we can have kind of another conversation. Anna, you're pretty quiet today. Okay, so the last one here, these neutral colors. Okay, so from basically white to black, and these are helpful when you want to emphasize something. Okay, so any kind of business can use these colors. There's nothing, it doesn't matter. There's really no main importance between these. Okay, and so I just have these two. So you can see that hello is, very noticeable here and here. Okay, it probably you probably see hello better here in the second one where it's black in the background, only because this paper is white. Okay, so if we had these in maybe a different color background, all right. So any comments about these neutral colors? No?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
the nothing is more visual. I mean, because of the white, this halo is very distinctive. Because of no color, this halo is very distinctive. Maybe actually white is powerful. Also black is powerful too, because black is the darkest color in the world. So maybe yeah. So sometimes, like I remember the Beatles White album. There's no title. They just released album, all white colors album three, and no their not their name. So sometimes some big name they have already built a strong brand use this technique too.
Absolutely. And, I think you're talking about being a minimalist. It's very simple,
Yeah.
very easy to read. With the Beatles, you don't need a lot. You just say the name and that's it. And it will, they will basically, sell themselves. And so we don't need anything with a lot of design, a lot of color, just something very simple.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, thanks, Ken. Any other comments?
I think black one is much more appealing than white. However, my favorite color is white. But when it comes to advertising, so I'll prefer black than white.
Okay, and why do you think it stands out more, the hello on the black background?
Because I can see the messages so clear and it's attracting me. And it's so strong. It gives a strong feeling, stability and a strong feeling and confidence. So something serious in it. I can feel this is why maybe.
Okay, yep, absolutely. Very solid. It's that solid, secure feeling again. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, good. Isn't it funny how colors can do that to us? Just by one color can give you more confidence than a different color.
It's a reality. It does.
And I'm kind of wondering if this is something society tells us or this is really how we feel. So, Rocky, did you want to say something?
Yeah, no, I was wondering because I used to listen to song with subtitles. Like when I was like I was a beginner, I was not understanding the lyrics. So at the time I was following this kind of structure, like black screen and red um, the text. Like if you're watching songs with lyrics, like in YouTube, so you can find this kind of like stuff. Yeah. So I guess we can concentrate. Like I guess the red color, it's amazing because I guess it has like some
Keep
kind of
talking. I'm just
like
going to change the
powerful,
colors.
powerful. Red is very powerful.
Okay, and what happens if it's purple?
Yeah, if you like um if you're changing color and it's behind there is blank, so I prefer blank because blank board it's good, I guess.
Okay, and
I
what
don't know, like
happens?
blank one is more attractive for me, I can focus more.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Black
I
is my
just
favorite color.
move this. I'm trying to get less of the white background here and to see if that changes anything here, but it's a little bit more difficult than expected. So yeah, I mean the hello and the black background one really does stick out more, and I don't know. I think it's just because black is so like it's such an impact. I don't know.
Yeah, I love black color. It's my favorite, and I don't know other people like black or not, but I I feel very good if I'm watching black.
Hmm. Well, black is one of my favorite colors. um, and yet pink and purple, and then this kind of turquoise, bluish green blue. I don't know. So I have a lot of different favorite colors, but black has been one of my favorites for many,
Mhm.
probably the longest.
Yeah, me too.
So.
I have a like if I'm like buying something, like everything like blank, like black headphone, black bike, black, like everything. I want black, like mobile, like everything. I'm going to buy black if black is available. Is something,
Mhm.
because I guess it's not like a feeling so like weirdish for my eyes, like because
Mhm.
I'm habitual to see black. Uh, you know, I don't know if I'm watching black everywhere, it's a feeling awesome.
Mhm. Yep. Good. Well, thanks, Rocky. Anna, why don't you give us your opinion
Sure.
about today's color conversation? Since you haven't been speaking a lot today, let's hear what Anna has to say. Do you have any specific things that you want to mention? Any ideas? Have you thought of this before?
No, I've never thought about the serious colors. The blue colors related to high technology and serious business.
Mm-hmm.
It's it has never dawned on me. I like black color too. I think
Mm-hmm.
it is classical, and you are well dressed when you wear those colors. And about pink and blue, I think it's something that is stereotypically female, the pink
Mm-hmm.
color, because we are more dedicated and so on. You know, when I was like 13, I wanted my entire room to be pink, and then I I got sick of pink quickly, and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to change everything.
Good. And that happens with age too, I think. I mean, when I was probably 15, 17 to 18 years old, maybe in 2021, I was obsessed with pink. I wanted everything to be pink. Everything I bought was pink. um, and but I still liked black. And yes, Garrett, that's a good. It makes people look slim. That's true. Um, but there's so contrasting colors as well. So it's really interesting. And do you have any other comments, Anna? I mean, in your field of work, being in the dental office, probably you have a
Yes,
lot of blue, the light blue,
yes,
because it's.
because blue is relaxing.
Mm-hmm,
But I have a comment
mm-hmm.
about the colors that goes well together. You know,
The
people
complementary
say
colors. Mm-hmm,
people say that red and blue goes well together, and those are the colors of the American flag. You know, and
mm-hmm.
US is a very powerful nation. And I was wondering if it has something to do with that because no one likes uh, green and yellow together, you know? Because
Okay.
and those are the colors of the Brazilian flag. And we are a developing nation. And I was thinking if maybe it has something to do with that, because
Mm-hmm.
once I was uh, taking a look at some outfits,
Mm-hmm.
and and actually depending on the type of yellow and green, they can go they can go well together, you know. And then I was thinking about this cultural stuff, if it has something to do about the US influencing the entire world and everyone wanted to be like the American people. And that's the reason that people say, ah, blue and red goes well together because American people are very patriotic, since
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of the World War II, maybe.
I'm not sure. Actually, I mean, I think the red, white, and blue comes from England because the Pilgrims came over from England and then it kind of started that. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's actually really good. I think that would be a good topic for a class, Anna, is to look at the different complementary colors. Because, for example, green and red are complementary colors, purple and yellow, and orange and blue. And that's actually, so colors is actually a little bit more interesting than I think anyone thought. So that's good. Uh-huh. That's true. That's true. Interesting. All right. Well, any final comments about advertising in general? I will have to do, um, depending, yes, colors for different things. I will do another class about advertising. There's still more that I think we should talk about when it comes to advertising, but I just wanted everyone to realize that colors really do make a difference, okay, in advertising, and they definitely, everything we see as far as advertising is a certain color because of a certain reason. So start thinking about that, and we'll talk about that next class when I do the second part of the advertisements, okay?
Okay, thank you
Yes,
very
and for
much.
close versus advertising colors is different. Yes, you're very welcome. Good. So great conversation
Jackie, I
today.
wanted to say something. Sorry to interrupt you,
Mm-hmm.
just because I wanted to
That's
ask
okay.
you if you have received my email regarding those handsome girl.
I did. I did, and I meant to say thank you for sending it. I was completely shocked. I've never seen handsome used for women in my entire life. So.
And it is mentioned in Hadway, Advanced Hadway from Oxford.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I thought it was really interesting. I looked at it. So yeah, absolutely something very different. I never would have thought, but it also referred to handsome having the meaning of very kind of strong, and so it kind of was referring to masculinity at the same time. So that kind of think a little bit more.
All right, and I also sent you the link regarding, I think Merriam-Webster, right? And it
Mm-hmm.
was also given this description about handsome we can call to women as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought just that you would have your own idea. This is why I want to listen from you.
I never would call a woman handsome. So,
Yeah, me too. Agree.
but no,
That
but it was
that could
good.
create confusion.
Exactly. And maybe some not very nice feelings. So, yes. So very good. Well, no, I appreciate you sending that. So I thought it was really interesting. So thanks. So very good. Well, everyone, I'm going to finish here. So if you want to stay in the room and continue chatting, you can. But I hope everyone has a great day. And Monday is our next class at the same time as today. Okay, it's adverbs of frequency, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So everyone have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you on Monday, if not Wednesday. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. You're
Have a nice
very
day.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.